Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to SimCity 4 Part 10. My name's Smiley MK93 and we're back at Watermouth. In the last episode we built this grass airstrip you can see in front of you on the screen, front and centre. I haven't had time to detail it yet. Obviously the last episode did only come out last week and I have other things to be getting on with in the meantime, so please do forgive me. We also expanded our farm fields. And there's this missing dependency here has cropped up. We're going to have to get rid of it before we do anything else. In fact, we're better off just bulldozing the whole farm, because this is an orange tree farm, and suffice to say, I don't know anywhere in Britain that grows oranges. It's not really it's not really that kind of climate. So yeah, let's get rid of that and keep it all nice and appropriate. So let's move on to what we're going to do in this episode. In this episode, we're going to look to fill in this area here between the motorway and the start of the town. I'm thinking just empty fields. That's probably what we're going to do. And then we'll see how far we get. I'm just thinking of how just need to think about how we're going to do it. So I mean, just need to see what kind of trees we've got and how we can perhaps look to fill in some of these areas, just to give me some ideas. Obviously, as I said in part 9, I'm going to do all the detailing off camera. You may remember in part 7 we spent all of that part just building, just like putting down MMPs in one tiny corner of the map, and doing it again and again and again until we got it right, which probably wasn't very interesting for you guys, so I'm not going to subject you to that again. So now we're going to start work on these empty fields. So what I'm thinking of doing is just putting some empty fields in, filling up with like farm animals or something like that. Maybe like a little rural, semi-rural community. Not really a community, but you know, well, just standard fields. So what we're going to do is we're going to just put a few fields down, and the way we're going to separate them is with these gates. So we have this fence pack. I don't know what it's called. I have to figure it out when I write the description for this. So we just need to make sure the gates are in the right place. I actually want the gate to be on the left hand side. And just check the gate is appropriate. Nope, don't think so. To put that again. Yeah, that's okay. Just need to be a bit careful, because some of these gates aren't really appropriate to a British style city. There's one that there's like red gates, and I've never ever seen a red gate in real life. Usually they're like that white gate you just saw. Uses a what's it called? Prop family, I think. So every time you plop it, it produces a different gate. Might start experimenting with prop families actually. Yeah, just sizing up more of the fields, making sure we get that right. But no, that's not going to work. Neither is that. That looks too American. I think the third one is okay. Let's just have a look and make sure. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, oops. Yeah, be careful not to hit my mic. Yeah, so this is where we're going to put. You see where I'm mousing over is where I'm going to put the bush. I'm going to put the line between the fields. So we're going to need a gate to allow people to get from the field to the east to the field to the south. Yeah, that looks okay. Okay, and now I think we've got the field boundaries set, so all that remains is to mark them with some bush. And off camera, I'm also going to put some grass in the middle. Sorry if you heard a quick interruption there. My phone went off as I was recording this, and well, we're what, 6 minutes in, so I'm not going to stop now. So hopefully that was not too bad. Oh well. We'll just call it a technical hitch. Anyways, just put down some low density zoning. Gonna just put some houses here on the main road. It's quite common to have little houses there just in the middle of nowhere, at least in the UK. So obviously they need power and water, but we'll deal with it. We'll get to that. So it's time to put down some bushes. Okay, just need to do this bit now. Just try and get the bush as close to the gate as possible. Okay, just need to make that bush a bit thicker. Okay, so I think those fields look pretty good. I just need to worry about powering this these houses. So if there's a blank filler lot with a transparent base texture, it's going to be in the parks menu. That's not it. It's a strange song. Just trying to go ask for no. It's not working either. Yeah, there's a filler piece for this catenary lot, so maybe we could try that. That might work. Oh, I'm actually going to go and change this soundtrack because this is interesting. And I like it. This is the beautiful thing about doing voiceovers. You can just change the background music if you need to. Boom, 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 boom. Come on, you know my singing's more exciting than watching me pour through my parks menu, which must have at least 1,000 knots in it. Trying to find a blank, empty filler lot. It's not looking good at the moment, is it? Yeah, this might happen. Oh no, that's a demo lot. That's not going to do it. It's the motorway sound barriers from SM2. They're transparent base textures, so they might have worked, but no, not in this case. Those sound barriers are really good, by the way. Using them in a what's it called? One of my side projects. Put them next to the motorway. They look really good. I'm not going to use them here, of course, because we don't need to, because our motorway is just surrounded by fields and farms and an airport, which is going to produce more noise than the bloody motorway. Anyways, it doesn't look like there's going to be a blank filler lot in our plugins at the moment, so I'm just going to have to make one off camera. That shouldn't be too difficult. So let's just carry on making some of these fields. Look a bit bare at the moment, don't they? The ones we just made. let's just fill it with some animals. Let's go with a few cows, just pop them randomly around the place. Yeah, I think that'll do. I'm also going to put some grass in and put maybe some bits of cow dump. Yep, there is an MMP of cow shit, so we're gonna I'll be putting all that in off camera. I think I've probably put a few too many cows down here, so you can't kill cows in real life, but you can of course bulldoze them in the game. So that's what we're gonna do here. Just targeting the areas where I think I've got a few too many cows, or where the cows are not placed randomly enough. If they're in a line, that's something we want to try and avoid. We want the cows to just look like they're randomly placed for the most realistic results. Okay, so we're done with that field to the left, so now it's time to move on. Okay, so it's the same procedure as last time. Just put a gate down, put an appropriate gate down, put an appropriate gate down. There we go. And then just fill in the rest with some bush. So we're going to need a couple more gates. And so, if I'm not saying much, but there's not really much to say at the moment. What can I say that I've not already said? We're putting down some gates, and now we're going to put down some bushes. You got some quality music in the background from the SimCity 4 soundtrack, so enjoy that. I might actually need to turn this down slightly. It's a bit loud, a bit orchestral. Here comes the loud part. It can be a bit difficult to get the bushes around those gates, but I think we've done well enough there. Just laying this carefully. I want to try and break the grid a little bit as well. This is a good opportunity to do it, because MMPs of course aren't tied to lots. You just place them wherever the bloody hell you want. Just trying to get a line to the slip, but I don't think that's what I just did was going to work particularly well. So I'm just going to move the bush so it goes up to about where the slip road joins the main line of the motorway. Yeah, I'm just need to put down the last of the bushes. There we go, I think that'll do. There's quite a big field to the left now that I look at it again, but... ah, well. Let's just put some cows down already. I'm gonna go with a different type of cow this time, the Hereford cow. Don't ask me what the difference is between the cows, I don't know, and quite frankly I couldn't give a toss. I'm not a farmer, that's for sure. Any aspiring farmers out there, you don't want to hire me. I'll put a shift in, of course, but I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what the kind of cows are. And also, you probably won't be able to pay me as much as I get in my current job. Even after I eventually move to a more local office. And my salary is cut by 10% when that happens. Which will hopefully be quite soon, because having a commute to London every day at the moment, and it's not particularly pleasant. But enough ranting about my personal life, let's go kill some cows. Boom, boom, boom. Die, cows. Die, virtual cows on a computer screen. Probably get hate comments from vegans for saying that. They'll probably make the developers of the next city building game put in like vegetarian ordinances or vegan ordinances. Anyway, we're done with those fields. To the right of the avenue, we're gonna probably put in some sheep farms or something like that. But first we've got this out of town shopping area to build. Now these are very common in the UK. They exist in pretty much every town. I can think of at least one in my town. Little Keynes. There's probably about 2 or 3 now that I think about it. Kingston, Bletchley to an extent, Westcroft. Yeah, they're everywhere basically in every town. So what you have is you have the entrance from the main road, which you can see on the roundabout, and then you have like a line or a corner or a U of shops. Actually, that's not a good description. What you have is you have a massive bloody car park, and then you surround 3 sides of it, or 2 sides, whatever you want to do, with shops, like low density but fairly big shops. At the edge of the car park you have like a petrol station, and then you have one or two like other outlet stores, usually a fast food restaurant or something like that. So the one nearest me in Westcroft in Milton Keynes has a Morrison's, an Aldi, a Wilkinson's. Used to have a Blockbusters. I think it has a Subway at the front. At the front, around the back of the car park. There's also a few like amenities like a doctor's surgery, a little police station, I think. And then at the front of the car park you have McDonald's, KFC, Pizza Hut, I think. You have a couple of car dealers to the left, and you also have the petrol station. So that's basically what I'm trying to recreate here. At the moment I'm just trying to find a suitable lot. I'm not sure if we have one. I don't really want to use the Tesco lots because that's more for in the city. Costco, so Costco could work. This is very common to see Costco. That one actually looks a lot like my one in Milton Keynes. I wonder if it's based on it. It's very similar. You have the diagonal entrance, the little alcove to the right. Yeah, it is my one. Not actually allowed in Costco because I'm not a member. My dad is, but I mean, before you ask, I'm probably not going to get a membership card. I could, but because my dad's a member, so that's how he got in. But yeah, my Costco is on the other side of town. I'd have to drive there. It's not really worth it. As much as I do like the free samples, which they don't always have them though. That's the problem with Costco. Anyways, we're getting sidetracked. Let's see if we can find something decent to put down in. Super shopping centre. Okay, that might work. Let's just give it a quick test run just to see how it would look in the game. Oh no, it's got no water. We'll have to fix that eventually. What the? I swear we already played this one. Or is this a different one? It's the same one. It's when again. Don't think that's quite going to work. I mean, obviously there's the American parking textures, which aren't, and also the fixed car park, which we don't want. I want to build a bespoke car park, and also the not sure about the actual building itself. Kroger doesn't really exist. I think it's on WH Smith, but Kroger I've never heard of. Also, I've never really seen any out of town shopping centres that look like that. It doesn't really fit. Kind of more functional sort of buildings. Unless you get something like Bicester Village or Trago Mills in Newton Abbot, or Bicester Village in Oxfordshire, where the buildings are a bit posh, but they're posher than that in Bicester Village. like nice white buildings, sort of not Tudory, but white buildings with nice roofs. It's a nice place, Vista Village. Should go there if you like shopping and in the area. So you remember what I said about petrol stations? I'm going to put that commercial zone is hopefully going to be developed into a petrol station. We'll make it, because we'll keep demolishing it until the game decides to put a petrol station there, at which point we'll make it historical so it can't develop. We're also going to need some bus stops. Just need to think about the best way to do that. This fly which I can't get rid of, it's really annoying me. Okay, so we're just going to put a one-way road down for the buses. Doesn't look like I can convert this. No, it doesn't like it. I can't put another Sam starter piece there because that's where the car park is going to be. Do a roundabout fill here. Trouble is, if I put a roundabout fill in the middle, it's going to demolish all my signs. I'm going to have to put them back, which is going to be a pain in the arse. Yeah, sorry if it's worth it or not. No. It does come with keep lefts. Oh no, they're not keep left signs, they're mini roundabout signs, which is just not prototypical at all. And keep left is prototypical. If you look there, I've arranged my custom road signs in a prototypical formation for the roundabout. So you got the sharp deviation sign to the left opposite the entrance to the roundabout, and then you got the keep left sign behind it. You've also got some directional signs there. And I realise I just need to put another one there if I haven't. I don't think there is one. Oh, that's a job for off camera. Or maybe not. Maybe I'll when I do part 11, I might do it then. So just putting some bus stops down now. Need to just drag through them to activate the paths, of course. Careful doing that. Waving puzzle pieces dangerously close to transit enabled lots is not a smart idea. Okay, so that's the paths activated. song is epic. And it should take us pretty much to the end of the episode. It goes on for about 6 minutes. Anyways, let's make a start on this car park. So yeah, this is the alternate SAM 1 texture. So you have SAM 1, which is the car park. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do that, aren't I? It's just not gonna work otherwise. Convert it into a road. Get all the textures looking right. Gonna need to flatten it as well, but we'll do that off cam. That'll be a job for off camera. I was a bit worried about running into this hill. So we can cut into it a little bit if we need to. It's not a big deal. It'd be done in real life. So yeah, that's the car park. Trouble is, to build a car park properly, we need to know where the lots are gonna go. So we need to find one. Convention Centre, eh? By map B325. Not really what we're looking for. It's more something you'd see in a dense city centre of a big city, not an out of town retail park. Let's say out of town. There'll be suburbs to the south, don't worry. Of course, if you can, if you know any lot that is that looks good, is right up against it, would be appropriate for a British style city, please feel free to recommend one in the comments. I'd appreciate that. Of course, if have to look on the exchanges, see what I can find. Of course, if nothing suitable comes up, I could just make my own. I mean, I can use the BAT. Kind of thing I'm looking to build is quite it tends to be quite generic, plain, quite modern structures, so shouldn't be anything too fancy or complicated. Should just be very straight lines and blocks and things that are relatively easy to make, so it won't be difficult to make my own. Well, that difficult, it'll just take a bit of time. Probably want to make like a prop family of like different signs and different brandings and things like that, so you can just make a whole strip full of them, which should look pretty good, I think. Just going through the just resorting to lot pop now. This might work. Might want to change it though. I don't think Comet exists anymore. They rebranded. What happened? They rebranded a few years ago, so that's the old Comet branding. Comet, if for those of you who don't live in the UK, was a electrical hardware electrical goods store and appliances store. So it sold like your usual computers, computer stuff, TVs, household appliances like ovens, fridges, stuff like that. So yeah, so they rebranded to a more light orange, like a more sans serif Comic Sans font, and then they went bust. So now they don't exist anymore. Anyways, it's not looking good, I gotta be honest. This might work though. Map B325, Aldi, Sainsbury's. That might work. It's by map B325, so you know it'll be good. No, that's not quite what we're looking. No, I don't think that's what we're looking for. However, that might work more in the town, and there's an area with a supermarket that I want to build, so that place where we had the slip lane, so it might work there. It's not looking good though, is it? SG Supermall 1 gravel, no. That's not the last one, it's not quite suitable. I think I have to come back on this one. So yeah, if you can recommend any good lots, please do let me know, because I'll have a search of the exchanges, but you might know one better one on my own. Anyways, that is it for this episode. I'd like to thank you all for watching. I've been Smiley MK, and I'll see you next time, where we'll hopefully expand this shopping mall. Goodbye for now.